talking about how nice it was to see you kind of peaking at the right time. Just how good did it feel to put that kind of performance together in the regional, and what do you think were the keys to playing that well on that stage?
Yeah, it felt great. I mean, all season long I've been going through kind of a big swing change, and I feel like finally I've gotten my swing down, and I was just hitting some really good shots, and the putts were just dropping, and it was just one of those weeks where everything was kind of falling into place. So,
did you know that was the case, or sense that was the case going into the tournament, or did you have to play well that first round to really validate that, okay, your game might be kind of where you've been trying to get it to?
Yeah, that first round was an experience. I mean, I think after that first round, it really gave me the confidence to finish strong the next two days. So,
how confident is the team right now, especially with the success that you guys have had so far in the postseason?
You know, I feel like we're pretty confident right now. I feel like everybody's games are right where we need it to be, and I feel like we're all peaking at the right time going into this week. So,
Jake talked about how he wants it. He's worked through the last 4 years to kind of always make sure you have a reasonable goals in front of you. But you've got to the point where, like, potentially winning the NCAA championships is like a reasonable goal. So he's not afraid to, like, vocalize it with you. Is it, like, does it seem surreal almost to think about winning an NCAA tournament in those terms, that it's a very manageable goal if kind of you guys play as well as you think you can?
yeah, I mean, I feel like with this entire year, we've always held ourselves super accountable and have always pushed ourselves. So I feel like it's a very reasonable goal for sure. So.
Kind of where you hope to be as a group, but you had to put in a lot of work to get there. So are you able to, like, appreciate it too, just how special that is?
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be unreal if, you know, we could do it this week, and I think we have a pretty good shot at it. So,
You know, to Rob's point, you know, every team goes into every tournament thinking to themselves, hey, if we play well, we can win this and go. What's the difference this year versus maybe last year when you guys went into the tournament?
you know, I think it's just mostly confidence. This year, everybody has really been putting in their part, and we've always had our backs, and just this year, everybody's just super confident. We just feel really good about this week. So,
Coach talked about the importance of you guys kind of cheering each other on because all five of you have an opportunity to win. What is that like for you? Have you ever had more fun or more confidence? Like, this group seems so tight-knit. Is that, you think, the difference maker from this year and previous years?
I think so. I mean, I feel like this year we've been closer than ever as a group, as a team, as sisters almost. And I feel like that's also been like a really, really big part in our success this year so far.
And kind of the things you've been working through in your game too. I mean, has that been particularly important for you to just know that maybe you didn't feel like you had to be shooting 60s every round for your team to be in it? You could work through some things while playing in tournaments because your teammates had your back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, also this year we've done a really good job of always being there for each other. Like, if someone had a bad round or so, there's always we always knew there's going to be someone that would come through for one of us, you know. So it almost took a little bit of pressure off of everybody. So.
And how much of a mental challenge has this year been to get? I mean, it seems like you worked through it and you got where you wanted to be for regionals, but like the ensuing months. I mean, I think you had as many rounds in the 60s at regionals as you had this year combined before that.
Yeah.
So it had to feel like a real breakthrough. And was it a challenge the previous few months to kind of get there?
It was a challenge eventually, but I mean, I just knew if I just kept pushing through and just kept working hard, then I would get to where I want to be. So.
Did you guys have any travel issues going down to New Mexico? I know the season's been a little crazy.
Travel issues? Luckily, no. I feel like with every other tournament, we've had really bad like travel luck, but luckily it went pretty smoothly for this New Mexico trip. So,
Okay.
yeah.